You know, I've been watching The Martian, the 2015 movie with Matt Damon, at least twice a year since it came out. At first, I thought it was because I just love space adventures, but the more I reflected, the more I realized this isn't just a survival story, it's a story about what truly makes a high performing team. And I want to share 7 powerful tips about teamwork that I think we all can learn from The Martian. Resourcefulness under pressure. When things go wrong, and they always do in projects, the best teams adapt. Astronaut and botanist Mark Watney doesn't just give up when stranded, he uses creativity and science to grow food on Mars, creating water and oxygen with limited resources. The lesson for us? Constraints don't kill innovation, they fuel it. High-performing teams don't panic, they solve problems. I've worked with all kinds of high-performing teams, and one thing is for sure, in this movie you see all kinds of teams coming together to solve problem after problem. Shared purpose unites people. NASA, the Hermes crew, and even the Chinese Space Agency, they all had different priorities, but once the mission became clear, bringing Watney home, everyone aligned. A shared mission is the glue that holds a team together, even across cultures, time zones, and organizational silos. Big goals inspire unity. Communication is a lifeline. For Watney, the reestablishing of communication with Earth was everything. Suddenly, survival became a collaboration instead of a solo fight for survival. For high-performing teams, communication isn't a nice to have, it's a lifeline. Reliable, transparent communication is what keeps people connected, aligned, and adaptive. Cross-functional collaboration. No single skill could solve this crisis. They needed botanists, engineers, astronauts, and administrators, even international partners. And in our teams, we might call these specialists, subject matter experts, and subcontractors. High-performing teams leverage diversity. They respect that everyone brings something unique to the table, and that's how you solve the unsolvable. Calculated risk-taking. The Hermes crew had a choice. Follow orders and go home, or risk everything on a daring slingshot maneuver to save Watney. They chose risk, but it wasn't reckless. It was based on careful analysis and trust in each other's expertise. That's what high-performing teams do. They don't play it safe just to avoid failure. They take bold, calculated risks to achieve something extraordinary. Resilience and optimism. Watney never let despair take over, and his vlog showed his science the hell out of this mindset kept him alive. That optimistic attitude is what fuels high-performing teams. When teams find the reasons to keep going even when the odds are stacked against them, they will make it. Leadership through empowerment. Commander Lewis could have made every decision alone. Instead, she listened to her crew. She trusted them, empowered them, and when it came to the rescue, she even let them vote. That's real leadership. Not command and control, but enabling the best ideas to rise and give people ownership of their joint mission. So yes, The Martian is a space movie, but it's also a masterclass in high-performing teams about resourcefulness under pressure, shared purpose, communication, collaboration, calculated risk-taking, resilience, and empowered leadership. The message is clear. No one gets home alone. The impossible becomes possible only when we act together as a high-performing team. And I think that's why I keep rewatching The Martian, because every time it reminds me that the greatest stories aren't about individuals. They're about what people can achieve together. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it gave you inspiration about how you're going to be a part of a high-performing team in the future. And if you want to know more about high-performing teams and how to make them work, check out these videos. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.